So in today's video we're looking at the surprising prices of vintage erasers, or as most people call them, rubbers. So what you want to look out for first is a brand called Dina from the 70s. These are really highly popular, they've got a brilliant sell-through rate, and if you see these lying around at the car boot in rummage boxes for like 10, 20, 30p, pick them up. The sales are quite small, it's only like £10 to £15 each, but it all adds up, and if you can get a big bundle of these, it could be quids in. To identify these, you'll see a stamp with Dina written even on the back of the rubber or underneath the rubber, and sometimes it's accompanied by the 70s mark. Okay, these are quite weird rubbers. They're from the 1970s, they're called Love Is Kim. Some of them are a little bit dodgy, to be honest, but they're really highly saleable, and there's a lot of these sold. Same with this next one, and I'm going to really struggle to pronounce this. It's called Barber Papa and Baby, and these were really popular in the 70s, and I've seen so many of these sell, all roughly for in between 20 to £30. So if you do see any of these rubbers, pick them up. This next rubber here was the rubber that I picked up at the car boot this weekend that actually inspired this whole video, because there was a box full of rubbers and I just decided to pick a few up, and then I got looking into it. So if you look at also a lot of these rubbers that are basically like chocolate bars, sweets, food, they fetch really good money, and the sell-through rate is really high, so it's something you want to be on the lookout for. It gets even better when you get to biscuits, because biscuits are the most popular ones, and they'll be coming in a few minutes. So here we are, here's the first one, ginger biscuit. This one sold for £25. Then we're going back to things like Coca-Cola, that's popular too. And again we've got the Milky Bar. Also got this really weird hot dog. For some reason that's went for £26 I think, and this one here is sold for £38 on eBay. Now these skulls are really popular, and I do regret not picking these up because they were in that box at the car boot this weekend. Lots of them are sold and they're all roughly £8 to £10. Victoria Plum, another good one. And this Falling Star, I've seen loads of them sell for. This company here, Lemon & Co, you want to look out for these. They come in a little box, and if they're complete in box, you're looking at 15 to 20, and a lot of them have sold. Also, anything that's googly-eyed and animal related, they're really popular too. So we've got this roller skate here. I've seen quite a lot of these sell. They've also got skateboards, and they're popular. And so are these heart pianos that come in a little plastic heart-shaped box. So I've seen about 15 of them sell. Anything from sort of like the 70s that's Batman related too is very popular. And coming up next, the most popular of all is Star Wars. And these rubbers here, these original ones with C3PO spelt wrong, and even a Grand Moff Tarkin, fetch about 20 to £25. The Japanese Star Wars rubbers don't fetch so much, but there's a lot of them sell. So if you are lucky enough to pick a load of these up, then snap them up and you'll get 10 to 15 on each and every single one. Finally, we've got the Flintstones here. That one sold for a whopping £50. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with another one.